everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
So y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. So my auntie gonna call me saying that she needed $133 to pay her light bill. So she called the church, and the church told her that they needed to figure out why she was behind on her bills, where was her money. They needed to add up her bills and yada yada yada, and what she's spending her money on, this, and that. I said, do what? She said, yeah. She said, so I just said, Lord, I'll let the Lord deal with it. But baby king, so I went on over there and we went and paid a light bill. But in the process, I said, T, I said, can we call your pastor, your deacon, or whoever? She said, well, we could go by theirs right up the street. They over there having a meeting. They having a business meeting. I said, right on time, because we here for business. So when we got there, she said, baby, don't go in there talking bad in front of the church house. Now, don't you go in there. I said, I ain't going to say nothing bad. I said, but everything I'm going to say, I said, it's going to be facts. So I went in there, I said, hey, I said, how y'all doing? I said, thank God, you know, whatever. And everybody get up. Hey, Sister Tanya, long time, whatever. I said, listen, I said, I wanted to ask y'all a question. I said, not that she didn't get it paid. I said, because she did. I said, but my question is, why is it was such an issue with helping her pay a bill whenever she's always paying a light bill, water bill, cable bill, buying your kids clothes, paying life insurance, doctor's appointments, house mortgages, taking y'all on trips, whatever the case may be, y'all out to eat, buying fancy clothes, and whatever it is. I said, not one time has she asked y'all for a bill of sale, a receipt, or anything else y'all got going on with y'all money. I said, this woman pays her tithe every Sunday. She pays offering whenever she can. I said, not only that, she's here doing something with this church every time you turn around. And she's never in her life, out of 75 years, asked this church for anything. And now when she asks y'all for one little simple thing, you need to know what she's doing with her money. I said, I'm going to tell you what she's doing with her damn money. Her money coming here. I'm going to tell you where her money going. It's coming here. Because she too busy trying to keep y'all lights on so she can come and hear the word of the Lord. She too busy keeping y'all food here so that she can break bread on Sunday when she say on the first Sunday when she had communion. She too busy bringing money here so that y'all kids can wear them fancy ass shoes and them nice clothes that they got on so that they can take these expensive trips that they going on. And then not only that, she ain't just paying for the deacon and the pastor. She paying for these other uppity members too who all stick together in a coat. I say, so not one of y'all could have came together. I say, all y'all could have gave $20 a piece. I said, now I ask you one question. I say, one of y'all, I say, each one of y'all, pull your wallet out. I said, when you pull your wallet out, I want you to grab everything that's in your wallet. I said, now guarantee you. I said, if I'm wrong, Lord knows, I pay all y'all light bill for the month. I say, but I guarantee you, y'all got enough money in here to pay her light bill for this month, next month, take her grocery shopping, buy her a coat, buy her a pair of shoes, and maybe even put a down payment on a damn vehicle so that she could get to the place to pay her light bill. I said, it's real sad that y'all to break her doors down. I said, she was sick at home right now. You will send somebody to go take up her tithes. I said, she was in the hospital. You will make sure somebody was over her check so that you can make sure you get your tithe money. I said, if she was in any need of anything, it's a problem. But when y'all in need of something, it's urgent. It's a matter. I say, now, let me ask you something. Where is her tithe money going? He said, well, we got things going on at the church, and that's why we here having a business meeting, cause we got some funds. I said, cause if y'all got some funds missing, big as this congregation, I said, somebody in the church ain't right. I said, and I think I done proved my point by coming in here, letting y'all know how disappointed I am with y'all, because y'all couldn't pay a simple $130 damn light bill. $130 damn light bill. I said, and she paid triple that in tithes. I said, oh, no, she won't be coming back here no more. No, she won't be back here no more. She won't be back here no more. And as a matter of fact, get the books out. As a matter of fact, get the books out. I said, I need you to add up her tithes, and I need y'all to pay that back. I said, because until she find a new church, I said, until she get her stuff together, she gonna need money. I said, she gonna need her money. I said, she need everything back. And I meant just that.
Hey, that's crazy that they would deny her $130. I can't believe that, but I'm pretty sure that's not the first. That's not the first time this happened. That ain't the first time this happened. But for her to say that when she was sick in the hospital and somebody came down there to collect her offering and tithes, that got to be a true story, because ain't nobody gonna pull that rabbit out no hat. You know, ain't nobody gonna pull that rabbit out no hat. And it's a shame that some of these churches go that way. But I know one thing: a lot of these new churches, even though they do collect tithes and offerings, a lot of these new churches, they monetize themselves on social media. So they're actually getting paid through advertisement and stuff like that, which is great, because it's just another way to get paid. And then also, I know back in the day, like churches, pastors got paid off of what the congregation brought in. But nowadays, a lot of pastors are doing things like book deals and things like that to make extra money. So pastors aren't all bad. Let's not say every pastor's bad. It's not everywhere. It's not everybody. So we just need to just cancel that. Like, I don't like that narrative to always be the narrative that pastors are stealing from the congregation. But this church here may be stealing. This church here may be stealing, but I digress, man. Let me know what y'all think about this crazy situation in the comment section. Make sure y'all like this video, man. Make sure y'all share this out, man. We are live on YouTube and Twitch and on Facebook, so make sure y'all follow me on all of the above, and also on TikTok. TikTok actually banned me on live. My first day on live, they banned me.